Hello, I'm Ken Broadway, a Rocklin City Council member since 2016, and I served as mayor in 2018. I'm proud that Rocklin was recently named the 16th safest city in California by a national website. The latest Rocklin Police Department annual report showed overall crime rate is down 17% when compared to the previous year. The peace of mind offered by a safe city is made possible by the tireless commitment of the men and women that serve in the police and fire departments, as well as the many residents who volunteer their time and resources. Over the past year, staff and the community have made significant accomplishments to support public safety. I'm pleased to report that the middle schools in the City of Rocklin will benefit from the presence of a third school resource officer in 2019, thanks to a grant award of over $500,000 from the California Department of Justice. Thank you to School Resource Officer Jonas Wilkes, California Assembly Member Kevin Kiley, the Rocklin Unified School District, and Christina Ivazes with the Coalition of Placer Youth in helping the department win this grant, which is one of the largest in Rocklin PD history. The success of Rocklin PD is only possible with the strong support of residents. A group of those supportive residents decided to take their backing of public safety even further when the Rocklin Public Safety Foundation was formed. The RPSF is a nonprofit 501c3 that supports Rocklin public safety efforts through fundraising and grant writing. The foundation helps the Rocklin police and fire departments purchase unique and much-needed resources that are not covered in the city's budget. I'm proud to be part of an organization that dedicates 99% of the funds raised to support public safety.
When the foundation was first started, it was started to help us replenish our canine program here at the Rocklin Police Department. The canine program has been responsible for numerous arrests in our community, and it's had the opportunity to take pounds of dangerous narcotics off our streets. The Public Safety Foundation provides the police department with much needed items, including canine vests, child identification computer, buckle up baby training, and many other things that help the police department be the best organization that we can be.
On top of the fundraising efforts of the RPSF, our public safety volunteers also play a key role in helping Rocklin PD provide a high level of service to the community. They allow the police department to undertake programs and projects that were previously not feasible because of limited available resources and staff. Approximately 85 volunteers perform a wide variety of functions, including, but not limited to, patrolling the city, providing traffic control at accident scenes, conducting vacation checks for residents, as well as working with sworn officers in their various duties to keep our schools, neighborhoods, and businesses safe.
I do a lot of volunteering. I like to give back, and I've made so many great friends through this program, and I just love it. There's a lot of different jobs apart from the one that we do. I mean, there's numerous jobs throughout the year, so it's a great program and great people. We just love it.
I'm a volunteer who spent 39 years in healthcare, and everybody said to me, oh, well, you should go back and volunteer in healthcare because you know the system. But I didn't. I came here in 2012, and I have not left since. The officers and the staff here make you feel like family, and it's a place I like to come. I train new volunteers, I work the streets, I work the front counter here on Monday mornings myself, so it's sort of become my home away from home.
Rocklin PD is one arm of a strong local public safety program, with the Rocklin Fire Department being the other. Rocklin Fire is made up of 36 dedicated professionals, many of whom are trained as both firefighters and paramedics. They are ready 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to respond to structure fires, vehicle accidents, medical calls, and much more. In February, badges were pinned on Rocklin's 2 newest firefighters, Jesse Yopes and Joshua Priest. Both men joined the team after being chosen from hundreds of applicants and passing a training academy featuring extreme physical and mental pressure. The men are now on the rigs, working shifts across the city and continuing to learn from their seasoned colleagues.
The City of Rocklin Fire Department is really proactive and progressive in our community risk reduction. There's 2 components to any fire department. One is the fire response. We want to make sure that we have a strong and resilient fire response model in our community, but we also want to make sure we address the underlying risk of the community, and that's the biggest factor. The City of Rocklin has a very proactive and progressive vegetation fire management policy, but as it impacts the residents, we need to make sure that the residents are also vigilant in removing the risk and mitigating the risk on their properties. And the best they can do and best practices is to maintain clearance 30 feet around their property where there's no dead vegetation, no grass, and from 100 feet from their structure, also ensuring that the grass is mowed to less than 4 inches, that there's no dead tree branches. And we're not talking about having to remove trees or bulldoze properties. We're just talking about maintaining the property, and that's the key.
One strategy the city uses to manage vegetation is through the green approach of managed grazing. Rocklin's latest grazing contractors, Capra Environmental and Legacy Ranching, deploy animals like sheep and goats throughout the city for vegetation control. The City of Rocklin's public safety professionals are truly second to none, and I know that they're thankful for the unique support they receive from this great community. Thank you.